Well, how often does this happen? Well, the Flyers won back-to-back shootouts, which which uh, which which is something that doesn't happen all the time. It doesn't happen every day. But I would have made this video sooner, but busy weekend for me. I went to bed a little early last night because uh, I was going to meet up. I was meeting up with my buddy Big Steve. He was on Mighty Fans video when we went to the Phillies game. So first of all, I want to give a big shout outs to my buddy Big Steve. He also shout outs to Mighty Fan. All, so and but But I do want to, before I get into the Flyers video, Big Steve and I were talking that I'm going to make this video when we go to the Phillies game for 2020, and don't worry, it was all Mighty Fans video, and we're going to eat the donut burger. So, and one message I will say to Big Slim is, look, you may be he may be the real Mark, but I've known Mighty Fan longer than Big Slim. With all due, I don't mean that in disrespect, but Mighty Fan and I've known each other. I've known Mighty Fan for 20 years, and he'll even tell you too. But with that being said, I love just want to just I'm only I know I know Big Slim was only kidding, but so I'm just trying to get even here. So, but all right, enough said. Let's talk about the Flyers. That's more important. Flyers win in the shootout tonight against the Boston Bruins, 3-2. 10 wins through first 17 games of the season for the first time since 2011. I mean, that is awesome. The Flyers also won 3-2 last night against the Toronto Maple Leafs. Claude Giroux was the hero of the shootout. Sean Couturier scored last night, and Philip Myers he scored the goal, and Philip Myers also scored again against the Bruins. He's been doing good, and I have to give credit to Philip Myers. He's been doing good. Travis Konechny scored tonight against the Bruins, and Carter Hart has done well, but he's the only thing was that in the third period the Flyers were starting to fall a little bit flat. They kept getting pucks into their own zone, and that's how you lose games when you do that. And Carter Hart needed all the help he can get, but tonight he did wonderful, and Brian Elliott did absolutely great last night too. I don't want to take anything away from Brian Elliott. He did well last night too against Toronto Maple Leafs at Scotiabank Arena. So right now I'm happy the way the Flyers are playing, but you can't always get too comfortable because they could they could suck the next they could suck the next day, but I don't want to jinx the Flyers, okay? I really don't want to jinx anything, okay? I wouldn't want to do that. So, the Flyers are on a roll, and I hope they can continue to do that. So, but in both back-to-back shootouts, which has never happened, I don't think. But I know how much Mighty Fan was saying how much he hates shootouts. But to me, I don't hate shootouts. I find it fun. But I know the Flyers have lost in the past in the shootout. But right now they won 3 times in the shootout. So they lost twice. I mean they have 5 shootouts this year for 2019-20 season. But yeah, I'm watching post game live for the Flyers and but yeah. But anyhow, I don't want to get distracted by, but they have good female reporters for the post game live, but but yeah but yeah a great game for the Flyers, uh, but Brian Elliott did give up 2 goals last night. You had Dermott and Nylander that scored, and then I think it was Prosternak that scored for the Bruins, if I remember correctly, but I'm not 100% sure. But but uh, but yeah, we'll see how the Flyers can do in November. We have Wednesday night hockey coming up for the Flyers. Uh, yeah, Wednesday night hockey against the Washington Capitals. That's going to be a tough game. It is going to be a tough game. You have Alex Ovechkin. Alex Ovechkin, who's good, and TJ Oshie. Boy, he's still good too. But Brendan Holtby, he could still make he could still he's still got it as a goaltender. But we'll see what the Flyers do on Wednesday night against the Washington Capitals. It is a national televised game on NBCSN at 7:30. Uh, you know, I'm not going to get my hopes up on the Flyers on that one. But as for this Saturday night, they have it a little bit easier against the Ottawa Senators. They're back here at home, and if my memory serves me correctly, we have the New York Islanders. I think they're at home, but I have to relook at the schedule. But we'll see. But all right, everybody. I'm already up. I'm almost 9 minutes up into this video. Just wanted to break this down to you for the Flyers recap. I did watch at least 12 to 15 minutes of Mighty Fans bye week of the Eagles. But I will watch the rest of his videos. But he always does a great job about the Eagles. And also a good Sixers win tonight too against the Charlotte Hornets, 114 to 106. And Joel Embiid made 18 shots. But before I sign off, I want to wish I do want to wish all the veterans who fought, for those who fought in Iraq. I just want to say Happy Veterans Day to you all. I just want to thank our men and women who serve this country, whether you serve in the Army, Navy, Marines. Thank you for all that you do for our country. also to our firefighters and policemen out there who who have been protecting our freedom and protecting us citizens too. So that can't be said enough. So thank you for all that you do for for serving our country and for wounded warriors and Knights of Columbus. I just want to thank you all for doing this. But all right, everybody, take care now, and hopefully I'll make this video this week. Whether they play either before or after the Washington Capitals. All right, take care, everybody. Bye bye.